Welcome, my fellow citizens. It is that time again. It is time to build my dream computer. So here are the components for my new PC. On my left side and your right side, you can see this beautiful case. This is Asus ProArt PA602. This is absolutely amazing case. It is huge, it's massive, but this is the perfect content creator case. Why? At the front, we have two fans. I will not even call them fans, they are ventilators, because they are 200 millimeters. That thing is huge. On the back, we have one more fan, which is 140 millimeters. So all the air that comes inside goes immediately outside. At the front, on the glass, we have this beautiful part with the ProArt logo, and this is not only looking beautiful, this is also a place where your graphics card can pull some extra air. So it's really cool. This case is absolutely gorgeous. Look at these beautiful panels in front. What I love about it is no RGB on it. All the fans are pitch black. My cooler of choice would be Deepcool MYSTIQUE 360. It also doesn't have any RGB on it, but it has a beautiful LCD screen on it. Now that thing and my graphics card are still not here. They will be in a few days here, and then after I build everything, I'm just gonna plug those things inside and the PC will be good to go. My graphics card is RTX 5090 MSI Gaming Trio OC. That graphics card is absolute beast, and I will not talk a lot about it. You will see the dedicated video for it. Now let's get back to the case. As I said, this case has a lot of cool things. One of them is, look at this button, and you open the side. Also left side. Here where the graphics card goes, there's a one screw that you can open with the hand and unmount and mount graphics card without any problems. At the front of the case, you have this beautiful dust filter, which also has a light on it. So when it's glowing, that means it is time to replace your filter. Well, not replace, to clean it. So yeah, this case is overall very good. Also, it has these huge hands to be carried, and also down there you have two little wheels, so it can a little bit easier to move it while you build it, and also when you have to place it or I don't know, move it somewhere, it's much easier because it is absolutely huge. You have to have a lot of place on the desk or underneath the desk for this thing. Main reasons why I've decided to take this case is because it's absolutely quiet with these fans, and that is what I need. I need my PC to be strong, powerful, reliable and quiet, and I don't care for RGB at all. I just want it to be the best can it be. So when we are talking about best can it be, let's go to the processor. My processor of choice is this Ryzen 9950X3D. This little processor is absolute beast. This is the best processor today that you can use for two things. Before this processor, you have to decide either you want to be a gamer and then sacrifice some time for the content creation, or be a content creator and sacrifice some FPS on your games. But this new chip allows you to have best of the both worlds. No sacrifices at all anymore. This is the best processor that you can buy right now, and thumbs up for the Ryzen for building this thing. It's not cheap, but it's perfection. Noctua thermal paste, which is one of the best thermal paste on the market, and I think it will do very good with the Deepcool. Also, I have this is IM5 thermal paste guard. Because the Ryzen processors are funny cut out, when you put thermal paste on it, sometimes it will smudge your motherboard and chip itself, but this thing will guard you. It will not melt under 130 Celsius degrees, so thumbs up, perfection. The SSD of my choice is Samsung. I always had a Samsung in my PC, and I always use Samsung Evo. This is 990 Evo Plus 1 terabyte, and I think it's more than enough for all of my need. I also have another disk which I will collect to my PC, and also I think Gen 3 from my last PC, and if I need more I always can add to my motherboard. So for now, Samsung. I was thinking to get the Pro, but I have decided to get Evo because it's a lot cheaper and it's only, I think, 150 megabyte per second slower. So yeah, Pro is also a little bit stronger. I think it can last a little bit longer, but I don't think this PC will last more than 5 years. Now, the only RGB that I have is this Corsair Vengeance 64 gigabytes 6000 megahertz RAM. Now, first of all, I was thinking to get something faster like 8000, but that is just too expensive and it doesn't give you a lot of more FPS. For Star Citizen, yes, maybe you will have a little bit more FPS, but in future I hope that the Star Citizen will be optimized, so I don't need so much fast RAM. Save some money. The thing that will drive all of these components, be quiet, straight power 12, 1200 watt power supply. This is platinum graded and it's absolute perfection. This thing can use 95% of electricity and cover it to raw power, so there are not too many losses, and that is what you want to have because this PC will be power hungry as hell. Now I also plan to do undervolt of my GPU and my CPU, so then the power requirement will go down, but I will have same FPS or performance or even better, and stay tuned for that video. So this power plant is very good. I recommend it to everyone. Now the motherboard. The motherboard is X8070E Tomahawk Wi-Fi motherboard. This motherboard is absolute perfection. Let me explain why. You have motherboards that are over 500 euros. This thing has same components as those motherboards from Asus and it's only 300 euros. Only. I say only because you have to have a good motherboard, especially if you are building such a good PC for content creation and gaming like I'm doing. And if I was building PC just for my own fun, I would not change my PC that I have right now. But I need to give the best to you guys, so I have to up my game. And this motherboard will allow me to do that. It has 14 dual rail power system. It has, get this, 4 quadruple M2 slots for your SSD drives. That means it has 2 size 5 gen and 2 size 4 gen slots. The cool thing about this thing, if you have 2 Gen 5 inside, you will not share the lines with your graphics card. You will have to disable the 2 USB ports on the back, which are 40 gigabytes. That is a sacrifice, but I would rather take that sacrifice than to share my power with graphics card. So no sacrifices here. I'm using only 1 Gen 5, so thumbs up for the motherboard. It is absolute perfection. Cool thing about this thing is 0 RGB, perfect coolers. Yeah, this is the best motherboard for the price range that I've decided. As I said before, my graphics card and my cooler still have to reach me, so I'm hoping while I build this everything, it will be here and we can finish the build. So now, after we have done this, let's have fun, citizen. Let's build this PC. It's time to build. Let's start. First, let's install the RAM. So here is our beautiful RAM. Corsair Vengeance RGB. To insert the RAM, you have 4 slots. Where you put them, it matters. You have to choose if you only have 2 slots for the dual channel configuration, the second one and the fourth one. And how to align them. Watch properly where this will go. So one side is a little bit longer and other side is shorter. Open, 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 and easily press until you hear the click. Let's do it again. That's it. RAM is installed. M drive. So to install our M drive, it's very easy. Look at this. Click here and remove. There is already pre-installed protection, so you'll have to peel this here and this here off before inserting our disk. Cool thing about this motherboard, it has a cooler down and up for this main SSD. That easy. This is not going anywhere. Now I have to install my second MFT. Because it's Gen 3, I can put it here where the Gen 5 is. It will work no problem. My second drive is Sabrent 1TB Gen 3 drive. So I'm just gonna put it here. That's it. installed. So SSDs are in place, really nice secured. If you want to install 2 more slots, they will be under here and you have to screw this off. Right now I don't have any, so maybe in future I will add some. To install the processor, open the bracket. Do not remove the plastic from top. Now, before you install the CPU, at the top left corner there's a little golden arrow, and here on the motherboard you will also see this small black dot, same as here but only black. So processor has to go this way. This is going up. Be very careful when you're installing this, because there are very small delicate lines down there. If you broke them, your motherboard will not function. So here goes nothing. Place it easily and do not push down. So all you have to do now is close this thing and press it down and hook it underneath. Remove. The processor is secure. Now there are 2 ways to proceed from here. The first way is put the cooler here while the motherboard is out. The second way is, because I don't have a cooler, I have to do that, I'll put everything inside my PC case and then later I'll add my cooler and my graphics card. Now it's time to set up our case. There are 2 important things that you have to have. This, it's a user guide, it's your best friend, use it as much as you can. And there's also accessory kit with some add-ons for your PC. First thing that we have to do with the case is completely open it. So remove the glass panels, remove the dust filters, remove the things inside, front panels, everything goes away. And then we can continue to put in the motherboard. Let's have fun. To remove the glass panel, press here and pop it out. That easy. Put it somewhere very secure so it doesn't break. Do the same thing with the back panel. Remove the dust filter, press here and pull it back. To remove the front part, you have to press inside here and on the other side. And it's free. Have you ever seen something like this? These fans are heavy as hell. 2 200mm fans. Absolutely crazy. On the back of the case we have the cables that we have to insert in our motherboard. Everything is nicely set up so you have a lot of space to work. Here you can put your SS drives and remove all of these things because I don't use them. Don't lose your screws. Make sure to have magnetic screwdriver so you can always pull your screw if it goes somewhere where you don't want it to be. Simply pull these things out. So remove this storage, you have to pull out at the front these parts and now simply remove it. One pro tip: everything that you don't need anymore, put on one side, and everything that you need on the other side. Staying organized is half of the job, so you don't want that things that you don't need anymore to go into your way. Remove them and then continue your job. So now that we have done this, it's time to put the motherboard inside. Alright, after some time and some thinking, I have connected everything. USB 3.0 goes here. USB 2.0 goes here. The chassis, power button, reset and everything goes here. The fans, this one and this one are going here, and here we have a USB 2.0 that is also on the top of the case. And the last connector is this one. This is HD audio, and we are all done with these connectors. Now it's time to pull out our power supply, connect everything on power supply and then throw it inside. Let's go. And the beauty of this power supply is you can connect only the cables that you need. So everything else you can leave in your box and take them when you need them. Alright, let's connect the cables. So while I was preparing my power supply, look what the mailman brought. MSI Gaming Trio RTX 5090. This graphics card is absolutely massive. but it is not that heavy as I expected. The fans are beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful design. Can't wait to test this puppy. My Deepcool MYSTIQUE 360. You have to open that and mount it in a PC. But let's go back to our build. Let's finish the power supply and then we are going to play with this and the cooler. Alright, I have connected all the cables that I need. This is for the motherboard. This is for the CPU, 2 of them. This is for the graphics card, 600 watts. And these 2. One of them is for the SSDs that I have. I have a Samsung 4TB that I'm going to connect. And the other one is for the old SATA cables. Real cool. Now let's go and set up our cooler before we put this in. The cool thing about this, it's already set up. Look at this. All I have to do now is put it in case. Let's go do it. First, remove the original AMD screws. So this black part goes down, like this. They go on the CPU, so they go here or here, depending how you want to mount your cooler. So this thing will go like this, but before I do that, I have to take from the case this mounting bracket here and put it on our AO, and then goes everything inside. So after a lot of time trying to fit this, I had to consult my user manual, and this is what I have to do. So the radiator has to go on top of this bracket and the ventilators go inside. And now, finally, I can fit it in my case. Let's go do it. It's time to put our paste and also our thermal guard. This is the Noctua thermal guard. And then just place it on the CPU. This is the right way. You also get in pack this thing. This is Noctua wipe alcohol. You have to wipe your processor before applying the paste. Now I'm going to put 1 drop here and then I'm going to spread it all over the processor. I think that's the best. You can do whatever you like. You can just put a drop or maybe place an X. Yeah, go to Gamer Nexus. They have a lot of explanation how the best thing to do this, but I love to spread it evenly. Okay. Okay, I think it's a little bit too much, but better a little bit more than less, at least in my opinion. We'll securely close this for the next use. So to spread the paste evenly, you have to have something to spread it. I have this thing, so that my wife kindly prepared for me. Shout out to her. I think I put a little bit too much, but I'm going to remove some of it. Alright, it's done. Since I knew I love to put a lot of thermal paste, which I know it's not needed, but I love to do it, and that's why I got this thermal guard. So yeah, now it's everything secure. Let's put the cooler finally in. Remove the plastic underneath the cooler and then place it at the top. That's it. Now slightly and gently press it down and take up your screws and tighten it up. Do not screw it completely first time. So just a little bit, then go on the opposite side and screw it also there. Okay, now the last 2 and then we can tie it up. So now we can tie it up. So turn it around until you cannot more. Do not force it. It is installed. Now the cable management and to connect everything properly. I will show you everything once I'm connected. Alright, we have connected everything from AIO. So first of all, you have to connect the USB port here. That will control the LCD. Then you have a SATA cable that you will connect later when we put power supply. After that, you have to put here the CPU header, which will control the fans. Also, I have to connect here the pump, and this will control the pump. It will says pump on the motherboard, and here is for the ventilators to control them. So now that's everything here ready. Now let's go and put the power supply. It's time to install this beauty. So it will go here. I have to screw it here and then connect all cables. I'll be right back when I do this. Alright, I've connected everything except for the GPU. Now it's time to clean up this mess here to make it nice, and then the GPU inside. Cable management is done. Now I could have done a little bit better job, but to me it's not important. Once I close this thing, I don't see it anymore. But I have to say that working with Asus case is absolute breeze. It's such an easy case to build, and I recommend it to everyone. Now the last part. Let's install our beautiful GPU. So the graphics card is completely installed and it looks magnificent in this PC. The beauty of this case is you don't need cable sleeves, because look at this, everything is covered. Maybe for the GPU, but if I manage to find something, I'll probably get it. If not, I'll leave the stock ones. Maybe just a little bit better position them like this, and that's it. And this case also has this part which is holding a GPU, which is absolutely crazy good. The computer is built. Just we need to now do the first boot. Look at this. My God. 5,000 euros PC is finished. Let's boot it up. Alright, my fellow citizens, finally it is complete. It was a lot of work, and I think it took me even more time to record everything. But I'm very proud that I finished this, and it looks absolutely amazing. Now I still haven't done the first boot. I'm going to do that in a few minutes. Overall, I would rate this build 10 out of 10. It was very easy to build in this case, and I could recommend it to everyone. Like, there were a lot of these fish tank cases that look nice, but they are not that good like this case, because everything is easy to do inside. It's already prepared. Most of the cables are already sleeved. You just have to put them in and that's it. Also, the beautiful big fans will make this PC cool. So yeah, let's go now and see if we can boot this machine for the first time. It is time for the first boot. Let's turn it on. Oh, it seems that everything is working flawlessly. So we have a boot, guys. First try. Now you can see the computer up close. It's absolutely stunning. It's not flooded with RGB, it's just a little, and it looks absolutely stunning. And if we take a look upstairs, we have booted. Perfection. Now to install Windows and have fun. So thank you for watching, my fellow citizens, and everyone else who was watching this video. I hope this can serve you and help you, and I hope that you have fun with me, and I enjoyed building this and recording this for you. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, don't hesitate to subscribe, like and share. Until next video, have fun out there.